everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disqualified. We are here. Yes, no, I know what I did. We are here to predict SummerSlam. And who is we? Who are we? I am defending my main roster predictions championship for SummerSlam against Trevin, our NXT predictions champion, and our cameraman and producer behind the camera, Zach. Fellas, how are we doing today?
I'm doing good in terms of my mental state with these predictions. Not as good.
It's been a long day. I'm walking in blank.
Blank.
Where am I?
Where am I?
My workplace started leaking everywhere, apparently.
Yes.
But that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about SummerSlam. So, it is the first two-night card. It is hosted by Cardi B and
Two nights, Matt Life.
I have mixed emotions about it. And here's why. I don't mind the celebrity involvement because it's there. It's always going to be there. Why haven't you actually had Cardi B
Show up.
show up?
Besides that horribly audio balanced ad that you stopped running as soon as SummerSlam season started.
Because, it wasn't a bad ad. It was just, why'd you mix it so loud? But yeah, so it's taking place in Newark, New Jersey. Saturday and Sunday, August 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have 12 matches. 12. That...
Two less than what we had to predict for Mania.
Fellas, I'm worried. So, if you don't know the storyline going into this, the amount of defenses that Trevin and I have are now tied.
Yes. If Caleb retains, he beats my streak and becomes the longest reigning main roster predictions champion.
You are saying it wrong because you held it for more time. Here's what he means. I now have the most defenses as main roster predictions champion. And technically that is true. I have more defenses with this. Unless, is this where we actually tie? Or did we tie at Evolution?
I think in terms of successful defenses, we tied at Evolution. You beat my streak with this card.
Yeah, so technically I do have the most defenses as main roster prediction champion.
Yes.
But asterisks if it's going to be successful or not.
Yes.
Because I could lose. But
All depends on the matches.
Yeah, all depends on the matches. And those matches are not in order that we say them in, but they are the matches. So, night 1 and night 2, we do have definitive cards for those. Yep. And so, night 1 starts with Judgment Day taking on Alexa and Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Of course, Judgment Day represented by Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, your Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, fellas, who do you have and why? I've got the Judgment Day.
I got Alexa and Flair. I'll run it back from Evolution.
I got Alexa and Flair.
All right, so the reason why I have Judgment Day is because I've said this, and I think it reigns true. The way you have this end is Liv costing them, and then Liv and Rhea go on a tear and get the titles. I don't think Liv is recovered. She's definitely not recovered. No. I don't think she's gonna be there in a physical role, like getting physical.
Yes.
But I think she is going to show up.
I see what you're saying, and I wholly agree with it. I just think that holding these titles hostage for that amount of time when this division is not necessarily getting better, but getting eyes back on it, you gotta also find a way to keep Bliss and Flair busy.
Not really. Because, as much as I hate to say it, one of them can go after the title, the world title, after this feud. Because I think, no, I'm not going to spoil that one yet. But I think a certain someone's winning, and I think that's going to freshen up a certain division. So I think you have one of these people slot into that division, and then the other one slot into the other division. But who is who? We shall see.
Yes.
Zach, why do you say Alexa and Flair?
Just how the story's running.
Okay.
I don't really have like a concrete.
Next, for your World Heavyweight Championship, it is Gunther, your World Heavyweight Champion, taking on CM Punk. Pepsi Man.
I personally have Punk.
I have Gunther.
It's the briefcase that's throwing you off, ain't it?
It's not the briefcase. It's the fact that a certain match is also on this night. And I don't know if they let them get physical twice in one night.
You're talking about the match that was confirmed to be the main event.
Yes, which is a stupid fucking main event. But yeah, no, with that, I don't know. I have Gunther. Oh no, fuck it, Punk. Fuck it, Punk. I'm cashing in Punk. That is my answer, Punk.
I feel like with Seth out on injury, this threw this match off a little bit, but I feel like, especially with what backstage has been revealed through the show WWE Unreal on Netflix, they keep trying to push their chips onto Punk. And I feel like this might be the time both the board, the story, and the IWC will be okay with it.
And I think it's also, and here's why. I am confused if they're going to have Seth's lackeys get involved in this match. Because they already have a match that night that is the main event.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do get involved, they have quite a bit of time, depending on when this match is in the card.
It's slated to be
rest.
People are saying it's slated to be the opener.
They have plenty of time to rest. If Punk loses, that's how he loses. They get involved. Because Seth said, as long as he is breathing, CM Punk will never win a championship in WWE.
But I also feel like...
And when Roman was gone, who was still calling the shots? Roman. With Seth gone, and Seth is turning out to be very Roman-coded so far, you just have him do the same thing.
Yeah. We did also establish, though, that if it is cause of DQ... the person who claims the victory by DQ, the people who predicted that person still gets the point. That's how you got a point in one of Rhea versus Liv matches.
Yep.
But another thing too is that they could run back another time of how Seth lost his place in the title scene when he had to relinquish the title back when his knee gave out. One of the first times.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a run back of that theme of Punk is holding the title and he's like, I'm disgusted by this and I couldn't do anything to stop it because my body gave out, but now I'm back and I'm gonna fulfill a promise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we shall see. Now, the match that has all the controversy. It is Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Is this a 3-2-1 or are we gonna...
I think it's a 3-2-1. 3,
2, 1. Randy and Jelly.
Roll. Yeah.
You always have the celebrity win their match unless it's a celebrity in a rumble.
Yeah. We shall see.
Moving
he said
on
NXT that he is gonna blow our minds.
Yeah. Moving on, we have our main event, but with how I wrote it out on the board, it's not.
Well, we can save it for the main event.
We could. Sure.
All right. So next we have Tiffany versus Jade Cargill. Of course, Tiffany is your WWE Women's Champion, and this is for the WWE Women's Championship. Now, fellas, who do you have? Because I have Jade.
I also have Jade.
Man, fuck Tiffy.
Hey, yo.
I just think this is where you take it off of her. And if you're going to put her in another title picture, Women's US.
Yep. Or a brand change.
Or a brand change. That could work too.
Yeah. But yeah, we've mentioned it on the podcast before. Naomi cashing in on Rhea and Io has knocked the wind out of the sails of this match.
I just realized both of their world title pictures on Raw got ruined by injuries. They got changed dramatically by injuries.
Yeah.
Liv being out and Seth being out. Oh, losing your two biggest soldiers at once sucks ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody used their power card in manager mode.
Yeah, someone did. I'm thinking it's Trevin.
Ayo.
Next we have the match that no one wants.
On the SummerSlam card, I would have been fine with this match on a Raw.
Yeah, I would have been fine with this match on main event.
I never wanted this match.
I would have been fine with this match on Evolve. I would have been fine with this match on LFG. Would have been fine with this match on a house show.
Calm down, buddy.
Would have been a fan of this match on AEW.
In the Indies.
New Japan. Anywhere else.
No.
Just not
Calm down,
fucking
buddy.
SummerSlam, bro. What?
He's talking about Sammy versus Cross.
I'm mad that I might lose this because of this fuck ass match, alright? I might lose this because of this fuck ass match. Because the thing is, and here's what's clouding my judgment. Cross and Scarlett have not signed a new contract.
There have been no insider reports of a deal being reached.
And WWE is the kind of company to not put you over on your way out. Unless you're John Moxley. I mean, they didn't do him a service with his on-screen character. But they gave him one last match with the Shield. I think it's Sammy.
I think it's Cross.
I also think it's Cross.
I feel like with how they've developed this story, whether a deal is made or not with Cross, having Cross go over is a good way to turn Sammy heel, which they have been building towards.
But what's the payoff of turning him heel at this point?
How has he not already been turned heel when he's literally like trying to murder Sami Zayn, literally?
No, Cross is heel. He's talking about
Yeah.
Sammy turning heel.
Oh.
And I'm like, what's the payoff to turning Sammy heel at this point? Jay's not champion, so you lose that interesting story. Heel Sammy versus Punk, I don't really think entices me.
Fill in the slot while Seth's away.
That could be it. I don't know.
I'm just saying that they've built towards Sammy turning heel, and I also feel like the community, the IWC backlash of Sammy Supermaning another match is going to ruin the night, and they are looking at that.
It's not going to ruin the night. It's not going to ruin the night.
It's going to bring it down.
This match being on the card brings it down. You could have had LWO versus Judgment Day on this card. Think of the match that we just had Monday.
Yeah.
This match is not even going to sniff that one's ass. Like, it's going to be so... The gap in distance of quality in this match is going to be so far. Like, bro. Why on fucking SummerSlam? Fuck it, do it on a random episode of SmackDown. They're not even on that show. Just do it there. Fuck. Alright, now we get to our main event of this show, and that is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso taking on, as we affectionately call them, BBL. It is Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Roman and Jay.
BBL. Yeah. I said what I said.
Roman and Jay. My stomach is grumbling.
I can hear it.
The thing is, I think BBL could take the win, but here's the thing. Don't think you want to give Roman that loss unless you actually really want to sell Breaker versus Roman for Mania.
I think they're trying to sell that, and I think they're also trying to establish that this faction is still a threat with Seth gone. I don't know if Roman eats the pin in this match.
Jay, for certain, eats the pin in this match if it happens.
Yes. It's basically either Jay eats the pin or Bronson eats the pin. I wouldn't be shocked if Braun Breaker pins Roman, though, to further set up that rivalry.
And here's the thing, though. With Jimmy, with news being that Jimmy is being transferred over to Raw in the upcoming weeks very soon, I could see him coming out and helping them.
It's iffy because I also see him coming out to help with the numbers game of a match on night 2.
The way that I see... Jeez.
You are hungry.
The way that I see Sammy turning heel, if he does turn heel, is he comes out to help Roman and Jay, and he haluva kicks one of them. And then you get Jimmy coming out to even up the odds. But, yeah, that's it for night 1.
Yep, moving on to night 2.
Well, let's recap our night 1.
Yes, our night 1 picks are for the match between Judgment Day and Alexa Bliss and Flair for the Women's Tag Championships. We have Caleb being the so picky of Judgment Day, and me and Zach picking Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. In the World Heavyweight Championship match between Gunther and CM Punk, me and Caleb have both picked Punk, and Zach is the sole picky of Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get one over you somehow, Trevor.
Sure. In the celebrity match of Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew and Logan, it is all for Randy and Jelly.
Yep. The Jelly? Relly?
JK.
Jandy.
RK Roll.
Go do business with you, sir. We're using that.
Okay. In Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's WWE Championship, we all selected Jade Cargill. And in Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, Caleb is the sole picky of Sami Zayn, while me and Zach picked Karrion Kross. Internet favorite.
He has his fans. A really rabid fan base, but not internet favorite. Calm down now.
Yes.
He does have his own little group, though, so I mean, he's up there.
Yes. And for night one's main event of Roman and Jay versus BBL, I was the sole picky of Braun and Bronson LLC.
And Zach and I picked Roman and Jay.
Now, moving on to our night 2 predictions. The first on our list is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship.
Is this a 3-2-1?
Probably. 3, 2, 1. Dominic!
That's gimmick infringement, brother. That's Gordon's gimmick.
Is this not when Judgment Day loses all their gold?
No.
No.
I think it is.
Finn and JD still will have their gold at the end of both these nights.
Dom losing his gold.
I don't think this is where Finn pulls the trigger. I think Liv getting injured postponed that storyline.
Of what? Finn taking over?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not saying he's pulling the trigger to take over. I'm just saying AJ Styles is going to kick his ass. Like he did in the last match.
He stood tall. He ain't winning.
Yeah.
I know how this goes.
Yeah. The tropes be troping.
Tropes be troping. I think we have our main event, so we'll save that for the main event.
Yep. Next is in a steel cage for the Men's United States Championship. One, Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. This is a hard one.
It is hard. Hey, wait. Ayo. It is hard to decide.
Due to the fact that it's a steel cage stipulation, Solo doesn't have an easy numbers game advantage now because his numbers game gotta climb the cage.
Have you seen the size of Talatonga?
That is true.
You can scale that cage with ease.
Yes. Do you also have him lose it on his second defense, I believe?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm trying to rationalize this in my head. Solo.
I'll go with Jacob gets it back.
I think Solo could escape through the door.
I'll stick with Jacob.
Okay. I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong here.
And Zach is also going Jacob. while doing the emote.
Do it again. Yes.
This is
cinema.
Yes, this is the one where I will be fine if it goes either way, as long as the story and pacing is there.
I just like Jacob better. I don't care who wins.
That there is also that insider report of they're trying to strap a rocket onto Jacob, but with how I am predicting the main event, I think it only leaves them with one option, besides a brand swap. But a brand swap would be out of nowhere.
Yeah, would be out of nowhere. But next, we get our Women's Intercontinental Championship match with your Women's Intercontinental Champion, I was going to say Bayley, Becky Lynch, taking on Lyra Valkyria. I always get Becky and Bayley mixed up.
In a no DQs match specifically. Anything goes.
Becky.
I'm going to go Lyra.
Becky.
Bayley's costing her.
That's the thing, is that
the original BBL.
Yeah. If that's the thing though, is that I feel like they're doing another gotcha moment of, yes, we're expecting the heel turn, but I feel like, do you really want to do a double heel face off? And also, last time we saw something coming from a mile away, they subverted us, and that was Gunther VJ when we all thought a cash-in was happening that night. And the briefcase holder didn't even come out that night. I feel like they're gonna gotcha us again.
Nah, fam. Bailey's attacking her. Bailey's gonna beat dead ass. That's what I think, in my professional opinion.
You can't take out both Seth Rollins. You gotta have at least one on in the seat.
This is true. This is true. This is true. Now, next is your Women's World Championship triple threat match. This is your Women's World Champion Naomi taking on Io Sky, taking on Rhea Ripley. Naomi.
Io Sky.
What?
Yeah, she's gotta hold it. Naomi. She just stole it.
Explain.
I'm thinking of all the different cards that they have built up. I'm thinking of the Clash in Paris card. I'm thinking of the Crown Jewel card. And I'm thinking of other ways that WWE has tried to subvert expectations. And you gotta think, you have the story with Io and Steph. Yes, they're trying to build the Naomi one, but I feel like Io and Steph is still the bigger draw. And another thing is how do you get an exciting match for Rhea on the card for Crown Jewel in Perth? Because based off of the comment from Cena, it sounds like that this is not a Crown Jewel championship, Crown Jewel. Because he said Cody could get his match at Crown Jewel in Perth, which makes it sound like they're not doing the match. So I'm like, having Io be your champion on both those shows is an easy way to draw eyes to those two shows.
I'll take your Crown Jewel and raise it. Rhea's winning, and the Crown Jewel matches for Io to get it back.
I think you two are so focused on big matches need titles. Big matches don't need titles.
This is my shits and giggles vote.
Titles add to big matches. Big matches don't need titles. Like, I'm sorry. The two things I'm going to say involve someone that no one really likes anymore. Brock Lesnar and John Cena, and Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. They both did not need a fucking title. They were both big matches. Cena Rock won. Didn't need a title. Hogan Rock didn't need a title. Like,
you're right.
You can have a big match with the title, and yeah, that adds to it. That's the grandiose, that's the grandeur. That's a Mania thing, in my opinion. You don't need big matches. Somewhere, someone is considering Sammy versus Cross a big match. I don't know who the fuck that person is, and I would never want to meet them. But they're thinking that's a big match.
Do you want to know what is a big match?
Huh.
That 8-man.
Oh, that 6-man tag TLC. We're gonna get to it.
16,
We're gonna get to it. Trust me. But no, I think you have Naomi here. You have her face Stephanie at Clash at Paris, and if you want to really take the title off her at that point, take it off of her. But I think if they are doing the crown jewel thing, if they're going to do it, you have Naomi walk in as champion, face Jade Cargill as champion. You get another match out of that. Or you have Bianca, if she can wrestle at the time, face off against one of them. Like, I think the next title in Rhea's future, if it's not the women's tag titles, is the women's IC. her and Becky in Perth would cook. Or have Rhea walk in as IC champion. I just don't think you need Rhea to be world champion again. Granted, you need someone to fill in that void, but have someone else fill in that void. Have someone else fill in that void. Have someone new in there. And it's refreshing with Naomi, with their heel turn. I think it's too early. She just won the title with this character. She's not losing it. She is walking through this night. She's going to pin. I think Rhea's getting pinned. But yeah, that's my pick. But next, yes, we will get on to the 12-man TLC match. So
6-team
for the world, or not the world, for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And those 6 teams are the Wyatt Six, your WWE Tag Team Champions, taking on the Street Profits, taking on Fraxium, taking on Motor City Machine Guns, taking on DIY, taking on Andrade and Rey Fenix. And oh my god, this match is going to fucking cook. This whole card, this night is going to fucking cook.
Night 2 on paper looks so much better than night 1.
I don't know who to predict. Fraxium.
Wyatt's retained.
Andrade and Rey Fenix.
I have Fraxium.
Really?
Look.
Explain.
You don't look weak in a TLC match if you lose. They can do the storyline where Fraxium takes on Wyatt Six. They can lose the titles and then they can get corrupted. One of them can turn on each other. I think now, just give it to Fraxium. I know I'm contradicting what I just said with Naomi. They just won the titles. keep it on them. But I think Fraxium could use a run with the belt.
I feel like the story is still Wyatt's trying to pick the teams off one by one. And this TLC, it might just be to assert dominance and get the titles on the card with a quick every team on there and done.
Mm-hmm.
It's funky. Like, I see your point of view. I just feel like the Wyatt's retaining helps build their character and build their mission a little more. Zach's pick is out of left field.
They're strong as hell. That's not left field. That's center field.
No, Andrade and Rey Fenix. Explain. And don't say just because you like them.
They're goated as hell.
Okay, that's just another variation of I like them. Give us a legit reason.
They're unstoppable in the damn ring. I don't really know how to completely explain it. From what I see on AAA and from everything else of them, they deserve it right now.
All right, I guess that works.
And now your night 2 main event.
It is Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, taking on your WWE champion, the Unseen 17, the greatest of all time,
Gracing Newark, New Jersey.
with his presence one last time, John Cena.
In a street fight.
The C Nation is losing its strongest soldier today. Cody Rhodes is winning the match.
Cena.
How?
I don't know, but everything inside of me is pointing towards Cena. He's confirmed for Clash. Cody's moving to record Street Fighter after this show. Cena is also confirmed for Crown Jewel in Perth. It's like, before all that has happened, I was pointing at Cody winning this at SummerSlam, possibly a double turn. We could still get the double turn, but I feel like with all the stuff that insider reports have confirmed, it's pointed at they're pivoting to Cena holds it just a little longer.
I'll stand firm with my Cody pick. You have excellent points. But I'm going to stand firm with my Cody pick. Mainly because with Street Fighter, he's playing Guile.
Yeah.
I don't know how prominent in the story Guile is, but I can't assume very.
It's like between him and Ryu who the focus is.
What?
Yes. If it's more American military government based, it is a buddy cop story with Guile and Cammy. If it's more the martial arts chosen one good guy based, it is Ryu. And they swap between POVs in the story mode a bunch.
Swap that to Cena.
Nope.
No,
That's the end of the voting is closed for the evening.
No, swap that to Cena.
I'll give it to him. As soon as I mentioned that, he's like, I effed up.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That. Oh, jeez. What the fuck? I did not realize this motherfucker was Johnny Cage.
Yep. Guile is the Johnny Cage of Street Fighter.
Okay. Well, going over our Night 2 card is Dominic taking on AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Zach has AJ Styles. Trevin and I have Dominic Mysterio for the Solo and Jacob Steel Cage match for the United States Championship. I have Solo and Jacob.
And Jacob was picked by me and Zach. I'll save you there a little bit, buddy.
I had a complete brain fart. I looked at you and I said, Jacob.
In Becky versus Lyra, Zach forgot to write his Z on there, but I believe he picked Becky, and so did Caleb.
What am I seeing on there?
No, you erased your Z for Becky and not the Z for Naomi. Because you switched your vote.
Yeah.
I'll just stick with Naomi. It's fine.
Well, no, you're... Okay.
Okay. And I was the sole picky of Lyra.
Yeah, now, for your women's world heavyweight or world championship triple threat match, you have Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Zach and I picked Naomi, your women's world champion, to retain. And Trevin picked Io Sky.
I'm going to laugh at your all's face if I'm right. And I will accept the laughter in my face if I'm wrong.
He's going to sit there in the living room and go,
I will do exactly that. You can record a short of it.
I 100% want Io to win. Naomi seems like the better storytelling.
I just don't think you need to put a title on, or you don't. You should put a title on Io, but I like how they're actually letting her wrestle again. They didn't do that when she was champion, so fuck it, keep the title off of her. Next, for the WWE Tag Team TLC match, 6-team TLC match, it is the Wyatt Six, which Trevin picked, taking on the Street Profits, taking on Fraxium, which was my pick, taking on Motor City Machine Guns, taking on DIY, taking on Andrade and Rey Fenix, which Zach picked.
Yep. And your main event with John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a street fight. After I explained the lore of Street Fighter, all of us picked John Cena.
Yes. Yes, it seems like that's the smart thing to do in this case. So, yeah, those are our picks. Not confident I'm gonna lose.
Neither am I, honestly.
But yeah, that's what
I am.
Your mind is blank.
he says. I go off of vibes alone.
Yes.
But
Pay
yeah,
attention.
that's it for this episode of predictions. That's it for this episode of Disqualify. I am your current defending, not gonna be soon, main roster predictions champion Caleb. That is your NXT predictions champion Trevin. And behind the camera is our cameraman and producer Zach. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time. Peace.
Bye.